Hey guys, it's Morgan coming to you with a super duper short video discussing something that honestly I see messed up by customers more than anything else on a motorcycle. I know it's going to sound crazy simple, but it's going to be installing the front wheel back on your motorcycle after whether you changed the tire, changed the tube, did fork seals, whatever. I can't tell you how many times I've seen this messed up. So hoping that this little short video will help you guys get this right, and maybe if you have your friends that don't get it right, maybe you can share it with them and they can get it right the next time. So, brand new tire, Parker DT on here for the desert season. Now we're going to put it back on. One key to making this is easy. This isn't the technical part of it, but is to take a flat blade screwdriver and pry your brake pads open a little bit so it's a little bit easier to get the rotor in there. There we go. Your axle. Slide it in. There we go. So, also, this really should slide in by hand, right? Like that. You shouldn't have to use the big hammer. So there we go. Now we're in. Got a little bit further to go, but we'll get that. So then, before we tighten any pinch bolts, take the nut. We're going to put it on here. Like I said, we got a little further to go. We'll tighten this up though. Now, so this is actually doing exactly what I want you guys to see. You see that this isn't going in as I tighten this up. I know it might be hard. I'll try to maybe zoom in post, but it's still tightening it up, okay? But because that's not sliding, that means it's taking these forks and going like that. They're pulling them together. They're going to bind if we don't get that right. So, we're going to go ahead, tighten her up. Okay, nice and tight. So the wheel spins, everything seems good, but if you were to just tighten these pinch bolts and go ride it, you're going to ruin not only your fork seals, but also your bushings. Also, the suspension's not going to work right, all kinds of things. So, there's two ways to do this right, and I like to do both actually to make sure I get it down. So one way is you spin this and then you come up here and you spin it and grab the brake. Spin it, grab the brake. Spin it, grab the brake and jar it. But if you look right here, it didn't do it, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to do it the other way, which actually is a better way, really. You can either do this just on the ground with a stand next to you or someone helping hold it or whatever. I have it chalked up on our lift, which makes it nice and easy. But what you're going to do, climb up on the bike, hold the front brake, and you're going to okay. Move those forks with the pinch bolts loose. Now, let's take a look. Boom, it's good. I'm going to zoom in. See, it's nice and flush. Now, not all bikes are going to end up flush like that. Not all bikes are exactly flush. This one turns out it's pretty much flush, but I mean, they should be really close. But by bouncing, that helped the forks to and everything to find its home. So you do that now. Take our 10mm socket and ratchet. We're going to tighten down. And when you're tightening anything down that is a pinch like this with two bolts on one piece of aluminum or steel, whatever, you want to tighten down. And then you want to come back to the other one because it's going to get loose. As you tighten one down, it's going to pull the whole deal, get loose. You kind of go back and forth until they feel both the same. We're going to come over here, do this side. There we go. Then, now once those are tight, honestly, there's no way this axle can come out. You can take the nut off this side and it wouldn't matter at all. But obviously that's not good, nor does that look good for a customer, so because they worry about things when axle nuts come off. So once you're done with that, then we're going to go back to the axle nut and one more time. There we go. And now you're good. Now the forks are aligned. Everything's good to go. You're ready to go ride. You won't ruin anything. You'll be stoked. Hope that helps, guys. Yeah, super simple, but honestly, a lot of people mess that up. Like, you can't even understand how many people. Lots of people bring us forks, have us do forks, go put them back on, and then the forks leak in a couple rides. And like, oh, what's going on? Oh my God. It's because they didn't put their wheel back on right, and now they're cocked and they're moving up and down. Anyway, so there you go. Hope that helps. Hope you guys get out and spread the gospel with two wheels, and I really hope you get out and ride your dirt bikes.